Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm going to make something that's kind of refreshing, not in the typical sense, like it doesn't have like a mint-like awakening type of fragrance, but this is Awapuhi Seaberry from Nature's Garden, and I really like the scent of this. It's not very strong, it is a floral, and if you've ever smelled ginger flowers, this is what it's really based on. Awapuhi is that. And I also wanted to find just the nicest version of green tea green, so I'll be mixing that up with some a little bit of gold and some green and some titanium dioxide to lighten it up a little bit. And then I haven't done a hanger swirl in a long time either, so all those things are going to come together in this soap. So let's get started with the color tutorial and then on with the soap making. Okay, so let's see. The first thing that I want to do is show how I'm going to get this color that I want, and I want a green tea green, which is very soft. So it does have some white in it, but it's more than just a pastel of green. So I know what I'm going to do when I mix my micas, and I don't know if it's going to translate with these watercolors. So I'm going to grab a little bit of gold, which in essence is a type of orange, and you can see what it does to the green. It brings down some of the brightness, so this gold is working. I think I want a little more green though. Now it's too dark, so I'll add a little more white. It's getting closer. So to me this reads as a very, very green. I'm going to darken it up, get the combinations just right. Use a little more gold. Orange and red are the closest opposites to green, so it brings down some of the brightness of that green. And I want just so that's the right hue. I just want it a little lighter. So I was recently a color consultant for a contractor to select colors for the inside of a house. And a couple was really comfortable with white walls, but they wanted to add some color. And so I just got a message back saying they're really happy with the colors. It's a little harder to get this color, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue. Okay, let's get this on paper, see what that looks like. Somewhat like this. I'm going to add a little orange. White. Takes a little bit more playing around with this. The secret of this color is having the right pigments to start off with. It's very difficult to get, but this is really the color pretty close to what I want to get, hopefully, with the micas. It's probably a little bit more blue than I want, so let me get a little bit of yellow. I can do better than this. Yeah, that yellow helped a little bit. Okay, so there's the color green. I'm going to build around that. I know the other color that I want is dark blue. I'm not going to use as much of that. That's a little bit darker than what I know the micas are going to provide for me, so I'm just going to add a little bit of white. Remember in my introduction that I wanted a cool soap. So this fragrance is, to me, indicative of something cool, but also working with these cool colors is another part of what I really want right now. I just want cooler weather. It's so hot. Let's see. And the next color is going to be a lighter blue. I'm always thinking of color values when I'm doing my color designs for my soap. So there's a white, and by color values we mean it's the art term for how dark or light a color is. So let me take the color out of this for a moment, show you the black and white version of this so you can see that this is a dark value. And these two are sort of medium values. The blue will probably come across as darker, and then the white being the lightest value there. If I added black, then I'd have the whole spectrum from lightest to absolute darkest. But for the coolness sake of this design, this is what I'm going to stick with. And let's get on with the soap making. Okay, I'm ready to start blending. And the difference in this particular soap is that I'm using coconut milk instead of goat milk. Soaping at about 85 degrees. And that looks well blended. Just a little piece of coconut milk. Okay, put the lye solution in there. And I'm scenting this soap with Awapuhi Seaberry from Nature's Garden. Nice soft floral scent. Touch of ginger scent in there. Perfect. Okay. All emulsified. That's going to be my white right here. Dark blue, a little bit of light blue, my titanium dioxide in there before I forget to add it. Nice green tea color there, that's what I wanted. I added some gold, some icicle mica, and some green in there. And my dark blue. So the first thing I want to do is add some white. A little white down here too. Some light blue. Some dark blue. Something little for the top. Get some of this light blue here. Keep some of that for the top. And get the rest of this white in here. Let's clean up the dividers a little bit. Get some of this green on the top. The rest of the green in there. And right now this looks like an avocado green, but it's going to turn nice again. Okay, let's get the dividers out. And one of the last steps is to use the swirling device, the hanger swirl. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I just want to turn this clockwise. The rest of the soap in there, and then I have a gold mica drizzle for the top. I'm liking this light blue and golden green next to each other. I think I have a little bit more of this green. Drop that down. And I know I do this quite often for my tops. I do the beginnings of a swirl. I like when there's a lot of texture. So that was swirling in one diagonal. Then I like to get my drizzle on top and then go for the other diagonal. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, and there we go. It's already saponifying rather quickly. Not really sure why. The fragrance is not supposed to accelerate, but I don't know, it could be temperature related anyway. It's really hot here. But it turned out, and I got it all in there, so I'm happy about that. Let's bring it back for the cut. And take a quick look at the top of this after it cured. And I can't wait to see how it looks on the inside. The end piece. Nice colors. Simple swirl. It looks like a rough cut with the wire cutters, but once I bevel it, they look fine. It's been a question lately about the texture of the surface is sort of like orange peel, which is a type of texture that painters put on walls of houses. And I notice it. I don't dislike it. I like the that sort of pebbled like surface. It's hard to really see on here, but people still comment on that slick glass-like cut that I used to get when I cut with my pink knife. I'm not sure what happened there. But as much as people thought that my cuts were pretty uniform with the pink knife, they really weren't, not like these cutters. So I end up having more consistently the same weight on soaps if I use a wire cutter. And I say that even though when I was just starting out and looked at other people's soap videos, I loved how a knife really sinks down through the soap. It's a great feel. And I'm really enjoying the green that I got with some green and gold. And I think a little bit of titanium dioxide. That sort of wave-like. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I'm planning on making some more. I'm going to be taking a little break sometime in September to go do some traveling. And hopefully I can report on those travels too. Some of it involves soap and meeting others. Thanks for the subscriptions and looking at the Instagram page also. And the comments, really, I enjoy those quite a bit. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.